Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Daniel Wargo and I'm back in the kitchen for a brand new episode of Forking Around, a show where the jokes are bad and the cooking comes second. And today, it is actually Thanksgiving week. So I thought it would be appropriate to film a Thanksgiving episode of this show. Actually, it's almost kind of an anti-Thanksgiving episode of this show. And the reason why is I got this brand new cookbook. It's the Friends Official Cookbook. And if you remember from the show, the Thanksgiving episodes are kind of a big deal. But one character, Chandler, right there, does not eat Thanksgiving food due to his parents' divorce. He will not eat it. So I'm actually going to be cooking Chandler's grilled cheese sandwich from the Friends Cookbook. It's right here. It is not just your typical grilled cheese. Some parts of it are, but it has a tomato jam that also is involved in it. So this recipe is kind of in two parts. We got to do the tomato jam and then we'll make the grilled cheese. Sound good? Could I be any more serious about making this grilled cheese for you guys? No, I couldn't. All right, so the first thing that we got to do is we got to prepare all of our ingredients for this tomato jam. And it takes just a few. It takes cumin. It takes cherry tomatoes, grated fresh ginger, zest and juice of a lemon, brown sugar, water, an onion, and vegetable oil. What we're going to do is we're going to put all of those ingredients into this pot right here. Just going to let it sizzle for about an hour, and then we're going to have some tomato jam. Remember that episode where Monica has a jam plan? This is kind of like that episode, except it's not. So what do? In the medium pot, combine all the ingredients. So we're going to need one onion, actually half an onion chopped. I cut the recipe in half because it's for a lot of jam. I ain't going to eat a lot of tomato jam, let me tell you that. Ooh. Okay, whoa, pull it together, Daniel. Pull it together, man. This is the Thanksgiving episode. There's no crying on Thanksgiving. So we're adding a package of cherry tomatoes, about a pound, into there. We're going to add this onion into there. Oof, oh my God, my eyes. Okay, then what we're going to do is I'm going to chop this onion in half. I'm going to use the juice from one side in there. And then I'm going to zest some of this bad boy. Probably should have zested first, juiced later. Learned that the hard way this time right now. So we got some zest in there. Now we're going to need about a half teaspoon of freshly grated ginger. Now what we're going to need is 1 teaspoon of cumin. And 1, okay. Oops, my mic fell. Whoa! A half cup of brown sugar, half cup of water, and some oil, and then we'll be ready to go. Somewhere around there. I'm not going to measure it. I'm just going to bip-a-doop. Just going to kind of stir it together, and we're going to add the heat on high. Okay, so that's what we're going to do is we're going to just let that get to a boil. And then once it's at a boil, I'm going to lower the temperature and we're just going to let it simmer for like an hour until it becomes thick. And when it becomes thick, then we'll know we have good jam. So I'm going to let this get to work and I'll see you guys in an hour. Alrighty-roo. Well, we've got our jam. It's still very hot, so I think I let it sit in there for maybe like a little over an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I'm not sure. I really wasn't paying that much attention, but it's nice and thick. Kind of looks like salsa. I don't know. Now the next step is to let it sit for several hours. They want you to put it in a mason jar. And then, but just leave it kind of cracked so the heat can still escape. And yeah, they want this to sit for like 2 to 4 hours and then put it in the refrigerator for several more hours, which means, if I'm doing my math correctly, that I'm not having grilled cheese till tomorrow or very late tonight. So probably tomorrow. But you won't care because I'll edit it and it'll be like right now. So it'll be tomorrow like this. And just like that, it's tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean today, because it's now today, but yesterday was the day I made the jam. And here's the jam, and it's cold. And it's past 0 time at all for you guys, so congratulations to you. We're ready to make some grilled cheese. And let me tell you, I have been thinking about this nonstop for the past 24 hours. Literally nonstop. I'm ready for some grilled cheese. So without further ado, let's start this. The first thing that they want me to do is they want me to saute some onions, because we're going to put some onions on this sandwich. It's not just your traditional grilled cheese. So while that's happening, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bread. I'm going to take 2 very thick slices of bread. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to butter one side of each of these pieces of bread. Just nice and juicy buttered bread. So now what we're going to do is we're going to flip our buttered bread over so we're on the plain side. And on one half we're going to put our cheese slices. I got mozzarella cheese. You could use whatever, but I already had this and it looks and tastes amazing. So it's going to be thick and cheesy. And then on the other half, I'm going to take my tomato jam and I'm going to spread it all over. Okay, and then I'm going to take my onions off of here, and we're going to start with our cheese side. Butter side down, cheese side up. Let that get rolling. While that's going, I'm just going to place some of these grilled onions onto this side of the sandwich. And this is exactly how they are telling me to do it in the recipe book. I am following the directions to a T. While we wait, why don't you tell me in the comments who your favorite friend is? This seems like the right time to do that. Mine's Chandler, we know this. Sometimes it's Joey. Sometimes it's Ross, sometimes it's Monica, sometimes it's Rachel, sometimes it's Phoebe. Now we take that and we want to put this on top of the other piece. And it is toasty. It's a little burnt. That burned quite quickly, ladies and gentlemen. And voila! Oh, it looks so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, moment of truth. I'm gonna slice this. I'm a middle slicer. I don't like the diagonals personally, but to each their own. Here we go. Ready? It didn't have the cheesy pull apart. Oh my God. I was hoping it'd be like, you know, and then cheese would just be sticking, but I used those thick slices of mozzarella, so I didn't get that. Oh, all right. Well, moment of truth. It's time to try it. It still smells amazing. Looks great. Mm. 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 Okay. It's cheesy. I got the pull apart there. Okay, so the tomato jam is pretty good. It adds like a sweetness to it. It is very sweet. It has the tomato taste, but the sugar from the brown sugar and all that really pops out. You can taste the cumin like lightly, which adds a little bit of a, I don't know, just like a spice element to it. Oof. It's pretty good though. It feels like a specialty grilled cheese. Like if you're gonna have this on a high holiday, you know, on Thanksgiving. Sure. There it is. That's what I wanted. Although I don't know that it needs the extra onions on there. I don't know. It doesn't do a lot for me. It adds like another crispy texture, but the bread's already crispy. I don't know. Okay, so it's pretty good. Was it worth like 24 hours waiting? I don't know. But given that it is Thanksgiving, I am very grateful that I'm able to share this sandwich with you and with Chandler, because there are no Thanksgiving ingredients in this. The Pilgrims ate nothing on this plate, and I think he'd be very thrilled with that. So at the end of the day, this was a success. Yeah, a success. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Have a wonderful, wonderful, safe Thanksgiving, and I'll see you on the next video. Eat a cookie.